Did you know there is nobody like you? You are one of a kind. I am so happy that you're here today because I've got a message for you. I'm here to let you know that you need to stop comparing and start becoming. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe. Let's dig in. Welcome back to the I Am Praise YouTube channel. I am really excited to talk about this today because I really hope it just kind of brightens up the mindset that you have about yourself, because there's a lot of transforming, I believe, that's getting ready to hit us in this season. And this is a very powerful message because we've got to stop comparing ourselves. We live in a world where everybody is looking at social media and looking at what this person looks like, or what this person is doing, how far they've gotten, where you are right now. And it's just, you got to stay in your own lane. You got to know how to stay in your own lane. And tonight, I really want to really just jump into that space of just building the reality of why you can't compare. Because one, you do not know what other people are going through. You do not know how they got there. And a lot of times what we see that has manifested today as success, what we see that has manifested today as something that is just a high accomplishment, took years in the making. So a lot of times while you comparing your process to somebody else, you're missing out on your making process to get to where you need to be, where you can say, that's my success, this is my achievement, these are my goals. So this is one thing I want to bring out in this video today, is stop comparing, because you've got your own process. You don't have time to be comparing. You don't have time to be looking at somebody else and where they are and measuring up your mistakes against theirs and whatever the lies or whatever the imagination does. You've got to stay in your own lane. But instead, start becoming who God has called you to be today. Start becoming it now. You'll always hear me talk about building a foundation of prayer. You'll always hear me talk about consecration and fasting. You'll always hear me talking about that, because these are things that help us to become. And they're actually things that really there's an individual part. You can do this together with other people, but there's an individual part that really begins to deal with your vision and your focus on what you need to be focused on to get to where you need to be. And if you don't take that time to work on you spiritually, emotionally, and physically, then you will not build the strength, the resistance that you need, the things that you need in order to not compare yourself, because it's easy to do so. But if God's given you goals and if God has given you things to accomplish and to do, you've got to stop comparing and just go on ahead and start becoming. So we know that in order to start becoming, we've got to focus. We've got to focus on our lane. We've got to focus on where we're at. We understand that. And another thing is we've got to get rid of seeking validation, seeking someone to validate us and tell us we're doing the right thing. That actually comes in God's timing. The Lord will send you what you need. If that is something that you need and he feels you need it, he actually will send it. But to go out and seek it, a lot of times you're going to find yourself in a rat race, trying to impress, trying to improve upon areas that God may be saying, this ain't even the area you need to be improving upon. It's this area over here. But because you're wanting validation in a certain area, you're building and honing in on a skill that may not be the skill that you need for your next level. So stop comparing and start becoming. It's going to be a short video today. It's going to be short because I want you to understand that there is only one you. The word of God says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That means every advantage that you need has been already equipped and designed in you. Everything about you has already been thought out by God, and he has made you for this. And he knows that you have everything inside of you, all the tools to meet the task. But you got to go dig inside, see what's in there. Go get in the word, see what's in there. Apply it. Go through your process, grow, heal, be strengthened, discipline yourself, and start becoming all that you desire. See it. That's right. Imagine you having it, seeing it, becoming it. Imagine you in those spaces. Imagine you in that home or whatever your wildest dreams are. Imagine it and become it. Don't, I understand blueprints. I understand learning to get the steps to get there. But sometimes people are so busy just still comparing, still swiping, still watching, still looking and daydreaming in other people's lives and daydreaming your own life. God, where do you want me to be today? What do you want me to do today? How do you want me to focus today? How do you want me to attack this goal today? And start becoming who God's called you to be. I just wanted to give you a short, encouragement and just let you know that this is possible through Christ Jesus. You can do all things. Get the healing, the deliverance, get the power that you need to walk into this season and start becoming all that God has called you to be. Stop comparing. Half the people we compare ourselves to, some of them on medication. Let me stop. Some of them are depressed, going through, and it's not even the real them. Okay? Love who you are. Be who you are. I was laughing because someone asked me, they said, hey, Praise, did you use a filter for this? Did you do this? Did you do that? And I actually love photography and I love editing and I love doing whatever I can do. I have a keen eye for that. And the Lord began to deal with me because the Lord said, guess what, Praise? Don't you feel bad and start comparing yourself and start feeling any kind of way. If you like to be creative and you like to do these things, do those things. You don't have to even respond negatively. I wasn't mad, but it was like, don't respond negatively and try to be like, well, da 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 da. I responded positively and said, I have a keen eye. I have a keen eye for art and beauty, and I do photography. Thank you for reminding me of a business that I'm going to launch soon, one day. And thank you for reminding me that, because no, there was no filter. No, there was no AI involved. Just a little brighten here or a little removing the shadow there. But there was no filter. There was no filter. It was just me and my amazing editing skills. Let me stop. But why am I saying that? Because sometimes when we are on our journey, sometimes we get stopped and we get paused and people say, what is that? Well, you did it. And people like to criticize and come for your productivity and come for your hard work, come for something that you're doing, right? But instead we're over there trying to defend it. There's no need to, baby. Stay focused. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. Even when other people are comparing you and they're saying, hey, well, this person does this. Do you do this? You better go ahead and lead them where they at. And you keep growing and you keep showing up and doing what God called you to do, baby. That's what you need to do. Stop comparing, start becoming. Become who you need to be. Take the classes you need to take. If you like photography, if you like editing, if you like doing different things, take those classes, take the time and invest in you, invest in your skills, and become all that God's called you to be. Start becoming it. Don't worry about what people are going to say. Don't worry about what people are going to do. Half the time they'll come to you later. They'll be wanting to pay you for that service. They'll be wanting to pay you to show them how to do it. Stop comparing. Stop becoming. All right. Thanks for the video. Thanks for being here. If you haven't, like, share, subscribe, join the community, join the family. Just hope that this nugget hits you the way it needed to hit you, because you're beautifully, fearfully, and wonderfully made. Be yourself. We waiting on you. And what God has for you is for you. But if you ain't you not going to get it. You're not going to be it. We're not going to see you if you ain't you. So stop comparing and start becoming. I'll see you next week on the IAMPRAISE Network YouTube channel. Bye.